Hello everyone. Welcome. I'm Jon Binnie, and this is my dear friend Natasha Rocha.
Hi, lovely to see you all again.
This is really funny for us. Maybe not less for you. It's take two for us because we lost a few minutes of footage when I didn't hit the record button. So clearly, the universe wants us to share a bit more. We're at the magical, the mysterious, the wonderful Rosslyn Chapel. We're here on towards the east side. It's southeast of Glasgow, southeast of Edinburgh. And we're here to explore not so much inside, more today we're going outside and exploring the surrounding area. And this, Natasha, as we were just discussing, it's an incredible location. It goes back, do you know how old it is? It's hundreds of years,
hundreds.
right?
I think it was created in the 1400s.
1400s, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool, because the last place I just did a paranormal investigation was the 1400s at Proven Hall.
1400s were pretty creepy then.
Yeah, it was a cool place. And I remember we were saying that in this chapel, the stonework, the masonry is second to none. It is truly incredible. And includes features like the apprentice column, which has its own story. Please do look that up if you're interested in the story. And then also, there's also the Green Man. I think you were saying, Natasha, there's more here than...
More Green Men statues in Roslin Chapel than anywhere else in Europe, I read as well, yeah.
And we're on the ley line, the Roslin.
Yeah. But we said there were two ley lines that cross here, so it's not only the Roslin, but it's the Michael ley line as well, which brings in a great balance between masculine and feminine. And we were saying that most significant churches and castles are built where two ley lines meet because of the energy frequencies of it.
Wow.
And most churches, and this one's quite incredible, in the ceilings and the what do you call the glass, the stained glass? Usually they're geometric shapes, which tend to amplify the prayers, amplify the energy, and all the rest of that, which is quite incredible, especially when many people come together with the same intention, which is why this church is so interesting, because it also has the Knights Templar influence, it has Masonry influence, it has Viking influence, which I found out recently, and maybe it was because of this walk, that the Vikings, before they were warriors and traveled the world, they were actually the ley line guardians and the portal guardians. Wow. So they weren't, they came from somewhere else.
That's so cool.
So yeah, I found that quite interesting.
And it was also in the Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code is what made it famous.
And it made it famous, which is so funny, because all the things we just said, and suddenly someone writes a book and then makes a movie with Tom Hanks in it.
Absolutely.
Which you can watch by all means. Yeah, I was last in there about 23 years ago, and just as I got chills, happy chills, as you're describing the shapes, because it was during a service, and at the end, light beamed down through this little stained glass window you can see just to the right there, and it shone right down on myself and my wife, and we were just, it felt so, a bit like being touched by God. How it felt, such strong energy. Absolutely. And I was just asking permission of the land when we turned up, just before we met up, so that we could connect with the land. And it was really interesting about I could feel a kind of seal of protection.
Yes.
And that it felt a bit like only certain people, or only people with, I guess, good, clear intentions are allowed to connect, which is lovely. Yeah. Let's hope that continues. And I can
understand because many kings came here, as well as we just read on the plaque there, Bobby Burns was here as well. And one of the times that I visited, I had a vision of a Masonic ritual that was happening. And I think it was very much, can be used as a rebirthing, because from what I've learned about kind of like activations in a lot of these cults, religions, I don't know what the correct term is for that, I don't want to offend anyone. most of their things that
Really
they go
feel
through
that
is a
in my heart.
rebirthing. Yeah, when we touched the wall here earlier, it was just like it really activates the heart chakra.
Wow.
Which is so interesting that we feel with this, because when we put our hands in prayer, we actually close the loop.
That's right, yeah.
Of that. Yeah, you would have done that in your reflexology. So, yeah, so Walter Scott.
King Edward's
King
the
Edward.
7th, is that? Mm-hmm. Prince of Wales, Dr. Samuel Johnson, and James Boswell, Robert Burns, Alexander Naismith, Sir Walter Scott, and William and Dorothy Wordsworth, erected in 1950. Wow. Yeah. And the building we just passed here, I think, is 1660, it says. 1660, 1660.
Yeah. Which way are we going to walk?
I think we go down here.
Yep.
So there's just to the right of us is a car park and then a beautiful graveyard. We have
But the energy frequency here we were talking about earlier runs through Glastonbury.
Yeah.
With Glastonbury being the heart chakra of the planet, or at least one of them, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah, I really resonate with that. And I know that it's not everyone's beliefs about where they... This is like the magic per square inch in this place is just incredible, just stopping for a moment.
Those trees and the snowdrops.
The snowdrops saying hello. Yeah, not everyone agrees of where the heart chakra of Earth is. However, I really felt that for a good number of years. Really, as soon as I started working with the ley lines, you can feel that deep heart connection.
When I visited Glastonbury about 4 years ago, we weren't even in the heart of Glastonbury, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is happening to my heart? And then I was like, oh, that's why.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah.
So we have a little sign here. I'm glad I brought jackets. I don't know about you.
Well, I was going to leave my jacket because the sun was out, and I thought, no, let me keep it.
We'd have all these comments. So there's war graves to the left of us.
Yes.
Commonwealth war graves there. And then here we have signs for gunpowder mills and Pennacook and Dalkeith Way. And then we have a country park and the castle. So I think it's this way we go.
Yeah, let's go.
They said castle. The birds are all saying hello. Hello, birds.
Yeah, amazing.
That one is like saying your name. It's like saying Natasha, Natasha, Natasha.
Listen.
What about me?
So you're talking about asking for permission from the guardians. I can understand with the energy frequencies here why it would be sealed, because you can work with this energy in various different ways, and it has been worked in that way. So I wonder who sealed it and how it got sealed. Right?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I saw a shield beneath, just kind of touching the earth, and then deep beneath it. I don't know how your shoes are. I brought.
Oh, that's okay.
I brought my crazy ones.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah. Its color was a kind of whitey golden color, and it was shielded across the area. And it's fascinating, right? Because I know to our modern history, when you lack the understanding of the more spiritual aspects of our humanity and reality, that you might look at, wars, holy wars, fights for locations as being far more about resources and materials and less about even people's spiritual beliefs.
Absolutely.
And this feels, if you have access to a location like this and access to a site on a ley line, and especially as you say where they converge, then you have dominance for quite a significant area of the land. Or should I say influence? Dominance sounds ominous.
Well, it's the influence comes because you amplify the energies, right? If you know how to work with them.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, look at this up ahead. Is this a wall that's been built round a tree and then a little stone seat? Just need to slow down a minute. It's that bridge. The bridge down there. I'm sure I've seen it on paranormal investigations as well down here.
So I just felt a whole bunch of children walking with us,
Oh,
like
wow.
spiritual children.
Yeah.
It's like we're going on an adventure.
Is this, I mean, if you saw this in a Lord of the Rings movie, you'd be like, that would never exist in reality. And look at this, just incredible. I'm going to have a chat with that tree if it
I
gives
love
permission.
the respect of nature in the sense of building around the tree to allow it to grow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey?
And honor him with this seat, and there's a beautiful view out over the Glen here. You can't really see the Glen on camera, but you can see the trees dip down. We're going to face it. We're going to have the Glen behind us and face the tree.
Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, tree. Thank you for giving permission.
Definitely helps to anchor in the rose line, the heart line, especially now more than ever.
The tree is saying to me it's older than the stone, than the stones here.
Yeah.
They're built around it. If we can get a wee view up there. Wow, and yeah, just such a beautiful, like, how to describe it, as you said, anchoring energy.
Yeah.
Just feels really, really strong. Its roots go really deep. And it's so funny sitting on this bench with the view behind us.
Facing the tree.
And I also loved our fellow humans passing. And they didn't say, look at the weirdos facing the wrong way. They said, look at the tree.
Maybe they just thought it.
Yeah, they can think what they want.
Yeah,
Also true.
absolutely. That's also good.
Many people come here. This tree, and the tree was saying to me, this tree and other trees also offer preparation for ceremony.
Yes.
So grounding prior to ceremony.
I think they're actually quite part of the ceremony, actually, on this land.
That makes sense. Huh. Do you feel that it's pulling up some energy from the ley line, isn't it?
Yeah.
To show
absolutely.
It's such a funny feeling. I can only describe it as even when my hands aren't touching something, my heart is activated. Absolutely. So it feels a little bit. It feels a lot like it's skipping the rest of the parts of my body and just coming up into the heart.
The heart, yeah. But my hands, like I can feel the energy around it. It's quite incredible.
Wow.
Huh. Past life flashback of like playing around
did you?
the tree.
Yeah, I'm not so aware of my past lives here yet. I'm open to receiving them.
I love how open it expands, right? Like
branches out.
It branches out. It really is kind of like,
because ley lines do this too, right?
Yeah.
We often talk about them being a single line, and really they're much more like veins.
Yeah.
They're much more like trees and branches. Look at like this one
Absolutely.
here. It seems so unlikely that single branch would split into, or expand out into 3-4 big branches.
yeah. Wow. I just want to sit with that tree in my hands.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It feels very
Very tactile.
high vibration as well.
Yeah.
That it's like a very fifth dimensional feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if this is the bridge, right? If this is the bridge, because I feel like
This is the bridge.
this is the
My
bridge.
guys are saying this is the bridge. I don't know what you're going to say, but this is the bridge.
If this is the bridge, lots of strange things have been reported to happen here, including, very sadly, people feeling very sad and
Yeah.
even taking their like ending their lives, and also appearances of apparitions, etc. This is the castle entrance, isn't it? Is this it up here?
Oh, I think so. I've never
think it
been
is.
here, John. That's awesome.
It just says strange.
I
It
think you
just
always
says
focus on the chapel and never on the things around
it, yeah. And often the chapel buildings or the church buildings are often there to celebrate the area. This must be the castle. Roslin Castle. Isn't that, look how strange it is.
Yeah.
How small the you can barely read it on camera, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It says tiny words, Roslin Castle, and then says beware steep drops.
Yeah.
It's like almost like the steep drops castle. I've not been along here before.
No, neither have I.
Wow.
This is quite impressive, actually.
Look at the size of that. So there are reports that there is hidden knowledge here,
Yeah.
yet to be discovered. I believe it was closed for a couple of years as well. And keep feeling my heart. I keep
It's like
touching my
moving
heart.
all the way up to the
wow,
heart,
wow.
throat chakra, right?
And you know that feeling that we're feeling in the positive? Of course, that's also positive. That's also possible in the negative. And just as I was walking this little area up to here, I felt that was part of the defense for the castle.
Absolutely.
Wow, you feel that.
That sun
heat.
is coming in there.
So the defense is to have what feels like a kind of drop in energy, so that you'd go there and you're like, oh, that kind of sinking feeling. I'm not inviting that feeling. I'm not giving permission to it, just to help explain some of those experiences to people. And yeah, it was closed to the public for a couple of years, and one of the theories is that it's because they were that the Vatican were visiting and were interested in a bit like the Antiques Roadshow, but the less positive version of that, where you find stuff and hoard it.
Yeah.
So yes, maybe one day we'll be going in the vaults there, Natasha. In one of our
that
videos.
would be amazing. And scary, because that would be some interesting energies to work with.
I know, it doesn't massively appeal to me going to such a place of high energy concentration, but maybe one or two artifacts would be interesting to experience.
But if the Vatican were interested in being here,
Yeah.
they just talk to the energy frequencies that are here.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right. It does. The
Or
significance.
the power of the energy of these ley lines.
Look at this tree here. Oh my God. I wish I could describe. Please do let us know in the comments what you feel. The energy is so strong. I feel the energy coming from this direction.
You
Is this
can
the ley?
feel
Is
it
this
kind
the
of
ley
like
line?
coming in like...
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just waves flowing in towards you.
It is a feeling that I get that this is the Michael energy, which is the more masculine energy, and then up there, I think it's where it crosses is the Rose line or the Mary line that they call it. So Michael and Mary kind of like, or that head and the heart, that
Wow.
masculine, the balance between masculine and feminine as well.
It's just incredible. I feel a little bit embarrassed that I only live an hour away.
Well, I haven't been to this part yet either.
Let's,
Well, maybe we weren't
take
ready
this
for it.
bracelet. Yeah, I agree. And we were just laughing because we were talking about lots of different places. We'd even done a Google search to go and meet up at. And it just came to me, I was like, we're going to Roslyn Chapel. It's like, Natasha, let's go. And then you said to me, oh, I really wanted to go there, but I hadn't
I was going to suggest it, but I thought maybe not.
It is very high, isn't it?
It is very steep.
Is that what they mean by beware of steep drops?
Yes.
And
I
very
think
low
so.
for health and safety. It's really low.
This looks like part of like Lord of the Rings or something, hey?
Mm-hmm.
The entrance to this castle.
Absolutely does. And then this is down the other side.
Yeah,
So we can, when we come out, we can
well.
go like these guys
Yeah,
doing,
we can
come
go down.
down round here and underneath.
I definitely feel more grounded, logical, like structure, foundation.
Yeah. There was a story that there's a library here, and that a chaplain, there was a fire, and the owner at the time was too scared to go in and save some scrolls and maybe other materials from the fire. So they sent the chaplain in, and they did save some stuff. But it just shows like that kind of life and death. Like people would, you know, that feeling you had of the strength. What's this inscription here? So is that Ron?
I'm not sure.
Ronan? Yeah, this is a really strong boundary, isn't it?
Yeah,
a really strong
absolutely
defense.
strong.
Look at the depth of this wall. Yeah, we're still coming back here.
Yeah.
It's the sort of place that people devote their lives to.
Absolutely.
Right? They just become obsessed by it.
Just like unpacking it and discovering and getting to know, right? Because one of the things in the chapel as well, there's a lot, it's very rich with symbols and sacred geometry and all sorts of stuff, which is all about activations as well, right?
That makes a lot of sense. People stood in these. They seem to be looking out to the sun. Because they, logically I would have said, is this some sort of kiln, or like do you burn something here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go and find out.
Look at the size of this rock. Like it's that in width, and it's like it's length.
It's huge,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it? Like you wouldn't logically build with that for ease of use, would you? You'd use these smaller ones. These are just giant, like they're charged.
Yeah.
I'm just walking into this space. I was like, whoa, the energy as soon as you step the threshold. Let's just try.
I was like, on you go, John.
You go first. You go first. Wow. And the sound. I don't know how to put this into words.
There's the sun kind of like being where it is. It's almost like I'm feeling like a crown opening, right? Third eye crown opening, connecting in with the heart as well. All the way down into the gut too.
And you could spend significant time. This is why I was showing people standing here, is because it's part of an opening.
I think we're receiving an activation.
I don't know if it's because someone's also nearby, but I was just guided to share some light language.
Go for it.
Orata senti timieta kakama e sonoro toro toko e sentan timiniti siniti no tokoroma achaka ana ana ana. May love be in our hearts and in our minds and in our bodies and in every ray of sunshine. It's so cool.
Quite incredible, actually.
I want one for my my garden, and then just before I do like a client session, I'll come in here, and I'll be like to just like charge and
Absolutely.
to open up.
Absolutely, and I find it incredible the degree at which these kind of like stones
Oh yeah, I never
connect
noticed
in as
that.
well.
You would think, I just assumed that it was structural, it's not, right?
I think it's very, very on purpose. I think
it's like the rays of the sun focusing
down, yeah.
And I think they all have these holes, don't they? Oh no, that one doesn't. Let's have a wee look through the hole. Wow. Yeah, and further back, it's stronger the further back you go.
It is stronger, right?
Wow, yeah. Oh, so this is, if it wasn't, it feels like it's already obvious to you, but wasn't to me, is that this is where it deepens your connection into the ley line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can feel Mother Gaia's heart. Oh, it's beautiful. I thought I'd already had enough happy tears today. Never enough
There's never
happy
enough
tears.
happy tears.
Thank you, Mother Gaia. She's showing me some of the mix of energies now as well. She's saying, what took you guys so long to come back here? In reference to other lifetimes. We just needed to be ready. She's showing me, Gaia's showing me a heart chakra, and then with like fingers out like this, so you put your hand across your heart, and then the fingers spread out are to show the branches
of the tree.
And there's a lovely wee air elemental dancing around in front of us, with these swirling of leaves. I'm very curious.
This is actually quite healing in here as well, hey?
Yeah. There's so many uses for this. She's also showing me how it's used for communication across the ley lines. So feeling what other humans are feeling. So if you want to check on, for example, people in Glastonbury, you can feel their energy now. And then she showed me expanding out across all her ley lines a lot of the suffering that's going on in the world, and feeling like glimpses of their experiences. And my heart goes out to you all. You can feel other people connecting with ley lines around the world as well. You can feel them all present, and including, there's a lot of guardians, there's a lot of protectors. There's that feeling of humanity as we go through our ascension, kind of stumbling into this again, like we're relearning the importance. And of course, we're a bit like...
It's a remembrance,
yeah,
right?
It's like we're the teenage kids, you know, remembering, like learning how to drive for the first time or something. And yet for us, it's absolute remembrance.
But what I'm also feeling with the ley lines is the connection of the roots of the trees throughout the planet, right? So I can see the whole grid encompassing the planet and the different portals.
Yes.
I remember seeing this once in Sedona. Like there's more than one portal. There's many portals around the world, many chakras. And yeah, this is absolutely interconnected.
Yeah, the tree root system is it's an extension of Mother Gaia, isn't it?
Absolutely.
The crust is her skin, and the trees come down from above and penetrate the skin and connect in with the ley line energy as well. Mm-hmm. So Mother Gaia is showing me that they all, to her, they feel the same. The trees are parts of her nervous system.
Absolutely.
Her nervous system surfaced. What a lovely way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, thank you.
Thanks. Oh. That was awesome.
That was the first one.
That was the first one. This one definitely feels very different, but quite as powerful as well.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Maybe there's a 7th. Wouldn't it be fascinating if there's one? Is this one bigger? And
I wonder if one is
smaller?
for each chakra.
Yeah, I know. And isn't it interesting that if that's true, then we've just spent our time in the root, which we felt that connection. So it'd be root, sacral, solar, heart. Oh, and there's these stones inside. Was there maybe a statue on here before? I don't know. It's almost like this one has loads.
I know that they were made to take all the statues, all the figurines out of Roslin Church. So I wonder if they did the same with the castle.
They must have been really charged as well. Yeah, heart expansion.
It's almost like it can feel like becoming like a tuning rod.
Yes.
Right? You can feel the energy, our Tor energy kind of like just moving.
Yeah, I saw the energy of the ley line coming in here, and it's in like these rainbow colors or colors of the chakras, and that they flow into each, they're attracted into the stonework of each of these little, I was going to call it a cell. And yeah, it's an attunement, isn't it? As you connect, you attune with that frequency. Jinx, padlock. And here comes some sunshine too. So that wee castle is private.
I think it is.
But you do get access. So this will be the throat. An interesting board at the back. We've got so much to explore, haven't we? And we haven't been down to the beautiful view here. Can you believe this weather?
And the elementals are so like alive, right?
Yeah.
The fairies and the gnomes and the elves and the sprites.
Yeah. Like the rest of the world should feel like this all the time. Should feel this magical. I'm sure it looks magical on camera. This feels very high up. Wow, it is very high up.
Oh, it is.
It's even got like a Scooby-Doo scary sheet hanging up, or a bag hanging in the tree. Lovely water flowing. Private castle. I thought there might be someone living in there. There's not. It's just closed for privacy, isn't it? That's how it feels to me. I don't know what messages you're getting, Natasha, but it's just saying to me, yes, John, great secrets, as in great that they're exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot here to discover, and it's also underneath. It goes really deep down.
Absolutely. I want to see what's underneath, because every time, so inside Rosslyn Chapel, because I've never been to this side.
Yeah.
Like there's a part where you go underneath the chapel, and that energy there is incredible, and that's where I saw a lot of those rituals being done, which was so crazy, because I was like, is this a past life? Is this a parallel reality? Wow. Am I walking through something? Can they see me?
They are absolutely real.
They are.
I won't say who it is on camera, I can tell you off camera. I have a friend who has filmed rituals there.
Oh, okay.
Templar and Mason.
Yeah.
And that goes back into the 90s.
Yeah. So I could see that, and I was just like, if time is happening now, definitely walking through a ritual.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know it's really strange. Well, everything's really strange in my life now. It's very fantastical, is I just saw a glimpse of that. Like maybe I'd even been shown as a teenager some of the footage.
Oh.
I was shown just glimpses of it, and I was like, just a few seconds.
Okay.
Like, remember in VHSs you had to like fast forward past stuff, and like, oh, I put the wrong video in. There'd be all those things. So that was great fun.
You remember the VHS
That's right, yeah.
Betamax era.
Betamax wine and you succeed. No, you are higher quality. Doesn't matter. Wow, and then just a heaviness in my legs as I cross this threshold.
It's completely grounding, hey? It is definitely a boundary.
And is it interesting the shape here? Is this perhaps so they had defense, or the guards could step aside to let a chariot past? A chariot or some carriage? Yeah, let's definitely go down here.
I wonder if the chapel is going to be built to be part of this castle as well, because they only built a very small portion of it as well.
I feel they're connected with an underground tunnel system.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I was going to...
Yes.
So let's keep our eyes out and our hearts open for some of those locations. I don't really feel like climbing any tunnels right now, but knowing the locations is exciting. I'd love to come back here and do a paranormal investigation.
Okay, let's go do that.
A lot of fun.
I'll do that. That one I will do.
That one I'll do.
I've already been to the other one. I'm like, no.
So we're going underneath. Sometimes I forget we're filming. We're going underneath. Oh, these are the very steep steps as they're reportedly.
And behind you here.
You go first. So I remember this if I do it at night time. Bring some good head torches.
And it'll also be beautiful to see this space when all the leaves are out as well.
Oh, yeah.
Come back next time.
I know in many respects it's a great time because we've got the sunshine. It's warm enough to be walking and we can see through without all the foliage. What is this feeling? It's like, and the shape, it's almost like something out of the fairy Glen and Skye. Did I tell you I'm going to Skye? Yeah. I'm going in April the 10th on a fantastical adventure.
Where are you going?
So far it's just myself and I'm going up to Skye, the other Skye for 3 nights. I'm going to visit the dinosaur footprints on the beach, the fairy pools, the fairy Glen.
Pools and the old man's store.
Old man's store.
That energy is incredible there as well. I love Skye. It is awesome. And you can just feel the energy frequency of it as well.
How exciting. I've been in a few client sessions, but I haven't physically been since maybe I was 5 years old. The energy, like these slopes go up and down and up and down. Ooh, look at this. It's like inviting. It's like, hello. Would you like to invite me in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These secret steps.
I think we'll go the
tunnel.
The easy way down. You know, just to encourage our viewers to take the safe approach whenever visiting. If you ever come to Scotland.
Oh, look, there's another bridge down there as well.
Yeah. And you can feel the... So does water flow like around either side of the castle? That suddenly hit me as we come down here is the... You know, that lovely clearing energy you get from water flow. From a river. What a barn, since we're in Scotland. A Scottish barn. It's water, but it's a barn. Be careful, it'll burn you.
Look at that open way over there, by the bridge that we just walked over. Isn't that incredible?
Look at this. Have you ever seen a tree behind us? Look how it aligned. This tree behind us is a giant.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the size of you. Like the world's, not the world's clearly, but Scotland's thickest trunk. And then directly opposite. I remember seeing this on video. This is one reason why I bought my my boots. Someone on YouTube was. It's like every 7th or 8th step, you just hit with these waves of different energies.
Absolutely. There is an island in the north of Scotland that 5 ley lines converge on a wee island.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to go visit them a couple of years ago, and I could not sleep for the first. I couldn't sleep, and I woke up energized. It was the strangest feeling, and the energy kind of reminds me of that.
Wow, yeah. Well, it probably is some of the same ley lines, right? Look at this. It's like reptilian skin. And part of the tree is alive and some of it...
Look at the color of it as well. Hey?
Seems dead. You're a beauty.
Hello. This rock reminds me of the trolls of Frozen. When they turn into trolls, this rock.
Should we take a wee look at the entrance here? Wow, this is very much a pulling, like, come in here, come and take a look. This does not actually look like a cave entrance. This looks like where people would do their poo. Or the gardy-loo, right? Which is where it could be more than just poo, but just showing you guys, since I can't easily stick my head in there. Hopefully there was no ancient poo.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Wow.
Ancient poos.
And look at this. How did you do that? How did you climb up there?
Isn't it incredible, the power of nature?
And it's such a grip, like an embrace of the rock. Let me just ask this. Are you a tree? Are you a vine? How did you even do that? Yeah, it says it's holding the energy in place.
Isn't it?
It's holding part of the boundary, supporting the boundary foundations. So
Absolutely,
you are.
And anchoring this energy in him.
Ah, this is that wall that we passed up earlier. And we said, look at the thick walls.
Yeah.
It's a boundary wall. Okay. Well, I'm glad I had a tree explain it to me, because sometimes it's not very obvious.
Supporting to anchor it, though, which is
That's
beautiful.
Right. Oops. Do you think as we get higher vibration, we just kind of float around on the earth? We're just like, I'm just tippy-toeing. It's so easy.
This is no wonder the children met us. They're like, they're going on an adventure.
Let's pull in Jon and Natasha Adventures. Psychic Adventures with Jon and Natasha. Taking you to places, the wonders of the world. I feel like I want to do like one of those like 1980s, what was like the adverts that they would do, like that guy with the deep voice, like, in a land, in a time, in a land where there was no time or land, just was. Roslin Castle.
We'll revive the Ripley's Believe It or Not. Do you remember that?
Oh my God, yeah.
Believe it or not.
And they still have, in fact, I'm going to near Blackpool. They have one there.
Oh, they did?
I'm going there in a couple of months. Oh, look at this. So why would you build this? Why aren't I taking easy steps?
Room in there.
Sorry?
Yeah, the why. I'm like...
These look like supports, like there's been levels.
Yeah.
Because go ahead.
Is that there? Do you think that's there because of a fire or?
Oh, the dark light. Maybe.
Huh.
Mysteriously, recently blocked up hole. Let me ask. Look at the size of these stones. You know what's? These. Did people make this? Look at this.
I know.
Is that naturally occurring? Because it is giant. And isn't it interesting that one of the biggest stones has a big hole in it? Like maybe that's where you'd enter or leave a space. Yeah, the stone is saying to me, protector. It says I won't do the, okay, I'll try the impression, I'm a protector stone, is what it's saying. That's incredible. I can just imagine the architects, right? We're going to build like a bridge, right? And instead of like, bringing, because what's funny is they don't bring it down the hill. The road doesn't come down the hill, which it could.
Yeah.
They just make like the world's largest, at the time, whenever this was,
I think
1500s or...
It was very much done on purpose, with intention. I'm wanting to know what the intention was behind it, and capturing the energies, working with the energies, allowing the energies to flow, right? throughout working with the ley lines, like how do we build that so that it reflects everything? Because we had to adjust the energy step by step moving down
That's
here,
right.
right?
And so what I got is that this is to allow the ley line to flow through.
Yeah.
Because this is still the boundary wall I keep going on about that we experience right up at the top.
Yeah.
And then when because we were stood kind of off over that side, weren't we?
Yeah.
So it allows the energy to come in under here. And look at the
tree.
look at this geology. Like what am I looking at? It's like this looks natural.
Yeah.
And then this looks stone. Like these are big stone blocks. And yet where does one start and one end? They're so closely merged together. And I love the trees as grown off the edge. I could easily do a day here. We could do a day in the summer.
Yeah.
And I can make us lunch at the motorhome.
Yeah. That would be awesome. We could even bring a group to meditate here as well, right? That would be incredible.
Yeah, if you're interested, if you live in the area, let us know in the comments. We'll set it up.
Absolutely.
Wow, my heart.
It's not only the heart, it's like all the chakras, eh?
I think I'm just being reminded to open my heart again. Just.
Look at that little entryway in there as well.
Ah, yeah. Isn't that fascinating? Why? Where would that go, Natasha? This is just, I don't know if I'm pointing in the right place on camera, but it's about that location. And back then, us humans were shorter, right? I would have been quite tall. Or maybe even average height.
Me too.
Goliath,
but it's incredible because, like, if you look at kind of like the William Wallace sword, it's like massive.
Yeah,
right?
I know. It's like the size of him.
Yeah. So this is still part of the castle.
Yeah. I feel there were structures here as well that were some of the tunnels, but they've since disappeared. Because one of the things that we used to love doing in the UK was if you want to build a house, you just go up to the nearest castle and take all its lovely stones and build your house in it. And then you realize, of course, that it's not cleansed stone, it's highly charged. You're like, oh, what did I do? Wow, look at this.
Isn't this incredible? Oh, wow.
I've seen that on video before. Okay, you
I've not
first.
seen any of that. I have not seen any of this
Swim
before.
across.
This is just,
I think I've walked once under there, like it must have been about 25 years ago.
the only word I can use is magical. The magic that is here in beauty and frequency and energy and
visually,
like it's just.
And this looks like an old archway, isn't it?
For the soul.
That's
yeah,
an old
that's
bridge
an old
that went
archway.
across.
They would have taken you across that way as well.
Wow. Which is why also it feels so, the other side of the Glen feels so connected. There's nothing separate about it. Yeah, every tree feels alive. Look at this guy here.
Yeah, every
It's
tree
huge.
is. I love the combination of working together and anchoring the sacredness of the space.
Such beautiful harmony. I just asked this tree.
Oh, speaking of harmony as well, there's musical notes etched into Rosslyn Chapel as well.
Every time I touch something here, you get this rush of energy up through the root chakra. This tree's saying to me, John, will you come back here in the fifth dimension and experience, because it'll be fun to experience the differences, because it feels very fifth dimensional, it feels very high vibration here.
those trees reminding us to connect to happiness in our inner child, and that we're all interconnected.
That's beautiful. I showed a glimpse of you and I in a past life working here.
Mm-hmm.
We felt like we were kind of guardians, warriors as well.
Yeah.
In fact, right now I'm seeing a little glimpse of us just like standing over there next to these, just in front of these two trees.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
We've definitely had times here. Saw us playing as children at that first big tree.
Yeah.
Like, playing around there. It was awesome. It almost feels like there was a family of like stewards for
Mm-hmm.
this energy, guardians of this energy, guardians
right.
of this portal, this connection.
I'm shown a repeating conversation
Mm-hmm.
with us, which was, it feels like we were maybe a brother and sister. We
Yeah,
were
that's what I
related.
felt as well. Yeah.
And I think it's our father saying, now remember, children, one day this will be your responsibility. Or, oh, we're back.
Rewind, rewind.
Cut that bit out.
It's okay.
And we were laughing because it feels, when you hear it, although I have awareness of the ley lines and awareness of the earth,
Yeah.
I don't feel responsible for it.
No.
And that was this message, was when all this will be yours to be custodians of, it's not just this beautiful magical place, it's everything it's connected to. It's like,
Absolutely.
oh wow.
And its purpose, right?
Yeah.
I'm just getting remember.
Remember. I'm going to try remembering really hard right now.
And I see us as kids, like, I agree with you as brother and sisters, what I felt when I was up there, but it was just like not knowing what is 3D and what is 4D, as playing with the sprites and the
That's
elves
right, yeah,
and stuff like that, and what is 5D. Because I think we straddled all those worlds to be able to work with it, right?
Yeah, I had a recent client session of all places in the Akashic Records, and I was witnessing their 5D, and it maybe had been a little while, a few months since I'd done that with a client, and I just felt so honored. And one of the really obvious things, the first difference I was shown, is these, what we'd call spirits and ghosts, floating around us and in the air and around us, and this feeling that, yeah, we're all the same, just some of us have bodies.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the body I chose.
You remind me of my youngest daughter. She goes, Mum. I'm like, yeah. She goes, what you do is so creepy. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she goes, you talk to dead people all day. And I was like, well, they're the same as living people, just without bodies.
Yeah, that's right, still people. It's very true.
And sometimes I'm more afraid of the living than I am of the dead. So it's
and isn't it fascinating, because the term medium, right, describes someone that kind of bridges worlds or channels between dimensions and worlds. And the reality is, all you really do is open up to talk to more people.
Absolutely.
Just not all of them have bodies. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
In a world, in a land, a magical land.
We can't do this all in one day. I don't think bodies have capacity for the energy that runs in here. We'll have to come back and...
I agree. This is just the first visit together.
Yeah.
In this life.
I'll call it the Adventures of Roslin.
The Adventures of Roslin. It'll be a playlist, a series. There'll be a song, several songs, t-shirts.
And it's almost like it guides the energy, hey?
Yeah. That path, you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, so many of these paths you feel just drawn, just pulled along. Do you want to go that way, or do you want to go where do you want to go next?
Let's go around into the castle, onto the side. Next time we'll go that way.
Yeah, I feel as soon as we go that way, we'll be Today's video is the castle.
The castle. Today
the bridge and under the castle. And then next time we'll come back and we'll explore more, because I feel as soon as we step down there, we will just get lost. I have a friend that sometimes comes down here and plays ukulele by the river. And I always wondered, like, where is that? It's such a magical place. It's where the fairies roam. Look at this. You know, on the surface, it looked pretty small, right?
It never is that small.
And is that the intention? You know, it's like small and insignificant up from up above. It just looks like a wee house. And this is just the start, right?
Yeah, because we just looked over there where you saw it was so steep, right?
That's right, we were walking on there.
And I love the ferns. The ferns have been around since the time of the dinosaurs
That's right,
as well.
yeah.
Or the bracken, I think there's a difference somehow in that. And that feels like a portal that you walk through as well, right?
It absolutely is, isn't it? Hello, portal. We're coming back for you.
Huh. It's like, we're home.
Can we get you dinner, kids? I'm just playing with the fairies. You're always away with those fairies.
I think we're in the space of remembering how to connect in with nature, and
yeah,
we really are.
Actually, you know, it's a funny thing to say, right? And I'm trying not to be self-deprecating, but I feel like my energy feels really low for here. because,
no, it does.
Because it's been so much higher in previous lives when I've been here.
Yeah, but not only that, don't forget what we're going through. We just went through the 3-3 portal yesterday.
Yeah,
there's
it's true, yeah.
equinoxes. There's a lot of work that we've been doing, so this is actually quite good.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this tree, oh my goodness.
You could just take any one of these trees, any one of these experiences and put it anywhere in the world, and I would just drive for hours just to visit it and to see them all together in such high concentration. And even this path that we've just come up is just filled with these beautiful roots. Just need to keep an eye on my camera's almost due a battery swap.
Oh wow, I think somebody maybe does live in this house, John.
Oh wow, maybe they do.
Look at those big windows.
I think it used to be open to the public as a, you know, as an attraction. So I think that's what these glass windows are here. Huh. Why do I refuse to believe that someone lives in it? what's my resistance, John?
Well, maybe it's an office. It could be.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Through ages past, through time, I'm steadfast, holding, grounding, and supporting. I feel there's a lot of beings around us right now.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's like a welcome back. It's been a while.
Yeah, we knew when we'd be ready. Our souls knew when we'd be ready to come back.
I think maybe we're at a point where we're ready to work with this energy, John.
Yeah, I agree. Or at very least, to begin the expansion journey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just show you guys what we're looking at. The sun was peeking out a moment ago.
Yeah, it almost feels like we're protected, right?
It is, yeah. And I wonder how we can help this area. It does feel there's a softening required. Mm-hmm. There's a yearning to be less fortified. Allow the energy to flow freely. Isn't it funny how as soon as I say that, the breeze comes out of nowhere and picks up? Yes, that's right. Yeah, there are some ancient blocks placed here that need released. Some are of the day and some are of the night. Some are darker. That's why I'm drawn to the... I was just shown that the last place I visited, Proven Hall, is on the same ley line as this.
Okay.
I think it is. And I think, you know, it's also really funny, is that my house is on the same one.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be funny if yours is too?
That would be hilarious,
Probably
actually. We need to find a way of mapping them out.
Yeah.
I think next time I come, I'm going to bring my dowsing rods so we can look at the energy frequencies that are here as well.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a very serious way. They are absolutely real.
I just like it because it's like a tangible way of actually showing those frequencies, right?
I love that. Yeah, the energy I felt of other beings was that they'd come out of the castle to greet us, and they were standing, there's a few of them standing just here.
And there's still a guardian to that door as well, right? And all the entries of this space.
I'm just going to swap camera batteries. Just 1 second. Okay. We are back and listening to a squirrel arguing with some other being.
Take a moment just to look at how the shapes, this tree is just, the branches are just incredible, and I'm sure a lot of them are shaped by the energies. Like even if you come around here, it's like...
Wow. How do I describe this in words? Some things aren't meant to be described in words, Jon. That each of these could easily be souls. And also, remember earlier we were talking about attunement and the streams of energy within the ley line, and so like each one aligning with the chakras, that feeling of, it feels like lots of different trees growing together, and physically it is one. Oh, my spirit guide Maya says, Jon, it's unity. You can call it your unity tree. It's not my unity tree. It's ironic. Oh, it's my unity.
It's my unity. And activating the unity within you.
That's right, I trademarked it and everything. It's called Jon Binnie's Unity. Hang on a minute.
You remind me of Braveheart where they had the My Island.
Oh, yeah.
It's my island. From Ireland. My island.
Ireland.
Ireland. Look at the boundary of these trees, all kind of like planted in a row.
Planted in a row. And they're stopping energy coming direct, isn't it? So that
it's to slow it down.
It's slow it down and then push it into. It's like it. So it's those little kind of cells that we were stood in. It's like the energy comes down here and then it's pushed up.
And pushed up because remember I felt on the bridge it coming over the bridge.
That's right,
into. That's pretty cool actually.
One day there'll be like a camera you can use, like an infrared camera. You just look at all this stuff. It'll be dead easy. Or we'll just all see it anyway and go, so what? Why do you need a camera for that? Why would that be private?
Yeah.
And what an interesting
mound. It's a shortcut on the way back.
Exactly. And look at the mound. It's like, it doesn't look natural. And even the stuff that's growing on it, that's not very old.
And look, there's a pathway. If you put the camera over there, you can see a pathway going all the way up there. I wonder where it leads.
And what's in there.
It feels like it could lead to an altar of some sort.
To me it feels...
like an offering space.
Like it's been used as a tomb more latterly, but it started as an altar.
Okay.
And listen to that lovely sound. We'll need to head back in a moment, but
we will.
We'll just go to this little bit here and just take a wee glimpse over the edge without...
just a little bit more.
Just one more minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just even the grass here is different. Like, look at the blades of this grass. I know it's
like flowers.
I'm showing my weirdo here, but it's like, it's not like the size of it is incredible.
What's that? Are you grass? Are you 5D grass? You're beautiful. Yeah, it's how is that possible?
There's a river down there.
This beautiful river. I don't know the name of the river. Do you know what it is? Mm-hmm. And some more ruins. We would just keep going, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
More castle, more trees, more ruins. Do you remember, Natasha?
What's that?
In a past life, we would play in the tunnels.
We were what?
We would play in the tunnels.
That's what I've seen us like as kids playing all over these places.
This is somewhere where, because I feel close to the entrance, I feel like I'm shouting on you and getting really annoyed that I can't find you because you're so good at hiding. And that the entrance is close to here.
We can go back this way.
Yeah. Wow.
I was obviously that annoying sibling that would just be like, hide and seek, you'll never find me, 2 days later.
Yeah. I was like that as a kid. All my friends used to give up. I've been waiting for hours. I'd be like down at the beach, hiding under like a formation of rocks, and they just thought I'd gone home.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is annoying, before we had mobile phones, etc. Every path so inviting, like calling you, no, go this way, follow me, discover this, rediscover this. Remember. Yeah, I would so love, like one thing that was coming up, my awareness was this, like we were saying earlier, like doing psychic walks, you know, just doing touring walks with people, because after I went on that Scottish geology walk with Louisa, she's just so inspirational. She just, like, there was about 20 people, I think she has maybe up to 20, 25 in a group, and she'll just like stand in a corner, like she'd, with everyone just like said, just gather around, and then like they'll all stand in a certain area, and then she'll just go up to a corner and go and start talking about the rocks, say, this is a rock, you know? And she's so simple with the terminology, because it's, I never thought geology was super interesting at school, but when she's talking about the skin and bones of Mother Gaia, I'm like, oh,
that makes sense.
You are amazing. So I wouldn't be shouting, I would be more like, feel the energy of the stone.
It's quite funny, because I have a lot of my clients come to visit, and I always bring them here, but they're like, but I want to do these secret sites with you, because I want to see what you see.
And I wonder if I just started doing like simple things like this 25 years ago, it would have been a different life. Look at the sculpture up here as well. It's like, why would you build that so high up? You know, the little... Yeah. It's like it used to hold maybe a symbol or a statue, yeah. It's just there on camera.
And I think sometimes these used to be like gargoyles, used to be used to frighten away evil spirits.
That's right. They're pretty scary themselves. It's the funniest concept when you think about it. It's like, how could we protect our home from something nasty? Oh, well, we'll build something even nastier. Genius. I have heard of such arms races.
This truly is a beautiful country.
It's a beautiful planet, isn't it?
It is a beautiful planet. I was just wondering, with all the wars that are going on, if this place is more charged to anchor more energy onto the planet, to support what's happening in Europe and other places. That's
why Sol, the sun, is so active right now, right? It's like this constant, and we're on the receiving end going, what the? It's like, wow, this is intense. Because, you know, when you come to a place like this, I don't feel isolated from the rest of the world.
Oh, I don't.
I feel like I've stepped into the heart of our world, and I feel like I was shown those glimpses of these, you know, deep, dark atrocities. And it's the funniest thing. Like, you know, there's so much that isn't reported on our news, and I know it's shocking to believe that, to consider for a moment that our mainstream media doesn't broadcast everything. But for example, what was it, mid-February, the 300 million people in India went on strike. Not a glimpse of it in our news.
No, none. No.
And even if you Google it, you have to like search around a bit to find. It's like, that's 300 million people, and it's like, why were they doing that? What happened? And yet we're just shown all these strange men and their toys, right?
We get everything is so filtered. It's yeah. Right, I don't feel isolated when I visit places like this. I actually feel more connected to everything, right?
Me too. I feel much more connected to my humanity, like what it means to be human. Less separation. So remind me, next time we come here, we'll bring the sunshine as well.
Yes, thanks for ordering that. That makes this walk a lot more pleasant.
I'll have a chat with Saul. Someone was describing the weather forecast at the Isle of Skye, saying that because the weather's so changeable, and also, our forecasting is kind of terrible at the kind of midpoint of between sunshine and rain, like scattered showers.
Yeah.
Is that they said just ignore it. It's like totally pointless watching the forecasts. You just dress for all weathers.
For all weathers. And it's beautiful in awful weathers as well. That's what I love. Or unless I'm just worried to see the beauty in that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's just...
Yeah, I do laugh and say, if you love your rain, Scotland's just an incredible country. It's like perfect, right? Because it has everything. If you don't like rain, there are other places. You can just visit Scotland in the 2 weeks of summer we have.
Well, that's why it's so green, though.
Ah, you feel this energy just flows through. As soon as I just stepped, like almost like these steps here, I felt like I just stepped onto the crossing ley line.
Yeah.
You called it the Michael ley line.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And they're big, these ley lines, aren't they? They're really big.
I definitely see
was
our
that the
hearts.
steep way? I think that's the easier way. I don't mind.
I definitely see our hearts as portals, so just standing in this energy and filtering this energy through our hearts is pretty incredible, actually.
Yeah.
And that clearing of whatever frequencies we're holding on to and opening up this heart chakra.
That's right. Yeah. We're kind of like walking batteries of a broad frequency range, and when we come to these places, you know how you can never destroy energy, you can only transform or alchemize it. And it feels like when we come here, it's a bit like we bring the energetic news of what's going on in our lives and in the area and those people we connect with. Because it's very easy to turn up to these places and go, oh, so cleansed, I went to Roslin and my chakras are on fire, darling, whereas the reality is that you bring yourself and it brings itself to you, and it's a communion, it's an attunement, it's not a denial of self saying, dirty humans.
No, like, it is absolutely an attunement.
Gollum out of Lord of the Rings.
I absolutely see it holding the frequencies that we're energetically able to receive. So I think as we do more work, we'll tap in further into the different frequencies that are here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I wonder if there's some homework for me to do. And it doesn't involve the internet.
No.
It involves some self-practice. because I am curious about how to help with the softening of the energy, which feels to support the flow. I want to learn more about what that really means.
Well, perhaps the homework is just coming in here and sitting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea.
Oh. I'm not quite ready to open up the Akashic of the space consciously.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, there was someone saying, I was watching a video of 2 people from Scotland. I subscribed to their channel and commented, but I've totally forgotten their names. And one of them said, I bet you could just ask the spirits of the land.
They'll tell you.
And they'll tell you everything you need to know. It's like, I can do that. You're right, it's possible. So
I did a tour of all the castles once before we actually moved back here, and just opening up the records.
Yeah.
Because they're public places, right?
That's right.
So just finding out what because you'll feel stuff that's not in the history books.
Oh yeah, his story.
That's not written.
And it's quite funny when you look at that plaque that we saw, for example. You know, yes, some big famous names there, but that's the tip of the iceberg. And are they really the most important people, or just the people that paid to get their name on the sign? You know, it's just a small portion.
But it shows that there's always been this aspect of like hidden knowledge by the elite.
That's right, yeah.
So if the elite come here for something,
why?
It means it must mean that there is something.
That's right, there's a reason to be here. It's not for the architecture alone.
No.
There is something about the height, isn't there?
Absolutely.
I just felt that shift as I came up. I feel like I've come up, maybe not fully out of a ley line, but up to a different aspect of it.
A different frequency, for sure.
This tree was just saying to me, the one that goes in under the wall was built over, was saying that it's like it marks the kind of boundary, the outer boundary. And so you kind of attune here, like we did, like it felt very natural to just sit there, ground in, and then work your way down. And that must explain some of why that bridge is so high.
Absolutely.
Why not make it smaller when the building is so tall it goes all the way down? Don't know why I say that. All buildings go all the way down, but you know what I mean. I saw this building and it goes all the way down to the ground.
Look, here's another mound over here as well.
Oh yeah.
I think it's pockets that actually help to release the energy.
And you know that feeling of often, you know, leaders, kings would say, that's a really cool place, I want to get buried there.
Yes.
So that would so that would be, you know, look at me, I'm so amazing, I'm getting buried at this very, very sacred and desirable location.
But I also think that they used to use, because it's also the belief in the afterlife, so
that's right,
they would use these energies to spring into that afterlife, or to connect into that afterlife.
That makes sense.
As well. So I thought that's quite interesting too. Like the Egyptians used to take everything with them.
That's right, I'm going to take my camera with me, my motom.
Like springboards.
You can bury me in my motom.
Bury me in my motom.
You see is that Arthur's Seat or the no, that's the Pentlands, isn't it?
I think that's the Pentlands,
you can see. And feel that breeze coming up. It's like
incredible.
Lifting right up from the Glen.
But it's so light. It's so energizing, hey?
This is like a celebration, like you've been down to the lower levels and now you're up. How to describe it? Like we just integrated a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
A bunch of very high vibration energy and brought it back up with us.
I definitely feel different than when we walked that way.
Likewise. Yeah, my crown chakra's really just expanded a lot now. This tree's almost in a swirl.
It's like a zigzag.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
A zigzaggy swirl. Tree lightning.
The shapes of these branches are incredible. So not only does it zigzag a few times, but it comes in and it spirals like it does a circle outwards as well.
Looks a little bit like a heart, maybe once we move down a bit as well. Just amazes me. I wonder if anyone's done any studies of trees, or, I mean, you can ask them, right? You can talk to them and ask them, why do you grow like that?
So there was a stage where my daughter was reading these books called The Keepers of the Lost City. And they're incredible because they're all about empaths and different abilities, but they're beautiful. And I think this also happens a lot in the Amazon, is when somebody died, they would bury the tree seed within them.
Oh, wow.
So they would become a tree. Oh,
I love that.
Which is incredible.
Well, that explains why I feel like I've lived as a tree before.
Yeah.
Which maybe doesn't surprise you, and yet there's that kind of element of confusion about why did I choose this?
Yeah.
But what a beautiful opportunity for rebirthing.
What kind of a tree would you be?
I don't know. I don't know trees very well. I'd be a lovely tree.
I'd be a lovely tree.
Big, strong, maybe protector. Something that, one of those trees that they have at the town centres, or a village centre, and there'd be, people would play around, maybe get married underneath it, that kind of thing.
That would be wonderful.
And I'd have my own YouTube channel, of course.
Of course you would.
Hi, it's Tree.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm going to bring our video to an end here. If you're new to Natasha, please do check out the description in this video. I'll include your website, raisingthevibes.com.
That's right.
You're also Raising the Vibes on YouTube.
I am.
And
I'm Raising the Vibes everywhere.
I'm Raising the Vibes everywhere.
Or Natasha Rocha Vibes, because I needed to find a new name.
Oh, I love it.
Which is awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Natasha. It's been such fun. Thank you. It's great fun.
And for all of my people, this is Jon Binnie.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jon Binnie.
And you'll find him on Jon Binnie.
JonBinnie.com or Jon Binnie on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Sending love.
Bye.